Alright everybody, this is a balisong review on an Amazon knife that I purchased about a week and a half. This is the G10 Multifunctional Butterfly Ruler Super Smooth, Well-Balanced White. It's YZH GOAT is the brand or the seller of this knife. So before I get into the review, I just wanted to kind of explain myself and see, this is my first video I've ever posted about a balisong. So I've noticed that there aren't many channels out there that go over balisong flipping from a new perspective, and I am extremely new to this, new to flipping, new to the community, new to even knowing about these knives or liking them. So I noticed there's a lot of channels out there that are about, people that have been flipping for years and, their opinions, but I have felt like there's been something missing on YouTube, which is flipping from a new person's perspective, getting into flipping and what it's like for them. I'd like to gear this channel towards people that are new to flipping, just like I am. There's so much information out there on flipping that it's ridiculous, and it's hard to figure out. When I say there's so much information, I'm talking about like balisongs in general. Sorry, loud cars driving by. Even watching videos like other people's reviews on balisongs, it's hard to gauge, which one is good for you, because you might watch the review and the person says, this is a great balisong, it's good for beginners, but they say it's good for beginners, but they're not a beginner themselves. So how can they give a solid review geared towards a new person when they've been flipping for so long? I feel like they've, see what I'm trying to say? Their opinions are biased a little bit because they've already kind of figured out what they're looking for in a balisong. See, I'm brand new to flipping. I have no idea what balisong that I want. I don't know what my preferences are yet. I don't know if I like G10 yet. I don't know if I like aluminum handles yet. I haven't even barely experienced aluminum handles. All I've experienced is G10 and steel. So I actually own 3 balisongs. This is one of them. I'm not going to show my other ones today because my point is to make a review on this balisong. So going forward in the future, if people actually end up watching these videos, then I will continue to make reviews on different balisongs, whether that be Amazon balisongs, maybe even clones. I know that is a topic that people like, controversial. It's a controversial topic, but I think I'm gonna do it anyways. And if people like these videos and actually watch them, I'll make more. I'm sorry for the bad video quality right now. It's hard for me to film and think about my thoughts and flip at the same time. I will get better at that in the future if I continue to make these videos, if people like them. So with that out of the way, let's just get right into what I think about this balisong as a new flipper. So I'm going to start with the pros. So I guess the first pro is this thing is durable. I drop this thing a lot of times per day. As I just do it right now. I almost thought about that subconsciously about dropping it. But I drop this thing 50 times a day for the past week and a half, and it holds up. I've only tightened the screws down one time, which was actually today. Was the first day that I had to tighten the screws. It's been a week and a half. It's held up really nice. It has little to no play. I am pushing very hard. I've always wondered about other people's channels, like, hey, they say it has no play, but when they push on it, it looks like they're barely pushing on it. I'm like, is that actually the play, or are they just barely pushing on it? I'm actually pushing on it. Another pro to this knife, let's see. See, it's hard to figure out what I like about it because I'm new and I don't have any preferences yet. I like the look. It looks really nice. It feels nice. It's grippy. I guess as a new flipper, the most important thing is that it's durable, because as a new flipper, you're gonna be dropping it a lot, as I do. So let's do a couple cons, I guess, because it's always easier to figure out what you don't like about something rather than what you actually like about it. So I have a couple things specifically that I really don't like about it. I guess the first one is, because there's no latch and because the blade is a dagger design, I cannot tell which is the bite handle and which is the safe handle. So because of that, I kind of ignore it and I just flip it as both sides are the safe handle, which in the long term is probably bad because I can't identify what side is what. Now, obviously, I could just put a piece of tape around one handle to tell me which side is which, but I just haven't done it yet because I don't really care. Another thing is, so every once in a while, this right here will pinch my finger. Like if I have my hand in the wrong position and I shut it, it can actually, I forget if it's this side or this inside, but it every once in a while does pinch your finger. Let's see. To me personally, compared to my other balisong, I think these handles are really thick. And because of that, it's made some tricks a little bit harder. I'm actually able to do better stuff on my crappier balisong because the handles are thinner. I don't know if the balance of this thing is off or if it's actually the thickness of the handles that is throwing me off. I'm not totally sure. But as you can see, my behind the 8 ball with this knife is not very good, but when I switch to my other one that has thinner handles, my behind the 8 ball is very, very smooth. Other than that, I mean, it's been a great knife. As far as an Amazon knife, I would give this a 4 out of 5. Or like a 4.5 out of 5. I mean, I love this knife, I really do. I have some more knives on the way, and I'll probably make videos on those too, of my opinions. And keep in mind, still, I'm going to say it again, I'm a new flipper, so I'm going to be giving my opinion as someone who's new. So, again, this is the G10 Multifunctional Butterfly Ruler Super Smooth, Well-Balanced White. I do believe this is aluminum, anodized aluminum inside, G10 scales. I didn't see any other color options. I think this is the only color option I saw. But yeah, I really like this thing. So if you enjoy the videos of watching me fail consistently, then maybe I'll make some more videos, maybe highlighting some other things in the future, like how I make decisions on what knife to buy. Because I mean, I do hours and hours of research on knives per day, and it takes me a long time to decide, like, I want this one, because I don't know what my preferences are. So basically, I'm buying a bunch of different kinds of things, and I'm just gonna try it all out. And you know, if I find one thing that I like, then I'll find another knife that has that one thing, but maybe add something different into the mix to find what my actual preferences are of you know, hey, I like this thing. So yeah, if this video gets any views and people like this, just give it a thumbs up if you want. Don't have to subscribe to me or anything, because I'm brand new and I suck at making videos. But that is this balisong. I really like it. It's sturdy. It has not broken. It is very surprising. I believe that this was about $25. I mean, for $25, you just really can't go wrong. Especially when prices of these things, when you want a quality one, I mean, you're talking hundreds of dollars. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. This is on washers. So if I forgot to leave anything out, well, if I did leave anything out, just write it down in the comments, and I can answer a question or message me. I have my phone on me all the time, so just shoot questions away. Appreciate it. Till next time. Thanks.